randomizer. This is Chronicles Divisional number 11. Let's go. Roll them dice. 10 times. We've hit like 10 or 15 every single time. So let's see what happens. Again, remember, we can whip through these because there's a verification code that goes Brian down to Gary. And so we have Brian down to Gary. Again, 2 spots for Gary, 2 for Jim G. Tyson and BG each got 1. And again, here is our divisionals, AL Central down to the NL West. We're going 10 times because that's what we did for the other round. And so let's random through here. We'll match them up and then see what happens out of Chronicles. This is always one of my favorite products. I feel like there's value in here for sure. AL East down to the NL Central. AL East down to the NL Central. That's probably true. Chris always tells me, he's like, yeah, you know this guy. I was like, dude, I'm sorry. I don't. You know me. I hardly ever work here, Justin. I show up 3 days a year. Give the people what they want, and then I get out of here and fade away into the darkness. Otherwise, I'm sure I know who he is. I know a Tony that's like an older gentleman. I know Tony that buys hockey. Is it that guy? Is it that Tony? And I know Tone, a big spender dude from the shows. That's what I'm saying. There's so many Tonys. Is it the Tony that'll buy hockey? Because we only have like one dude that buys hockey, and his name's Tony. It could be him. Which one? I just named off 3 Tonys. All right, we'll see if there's any trades. Otherwise, Brian, you have the AL East. Jim G with the West. Gary with the Centrals. Look at that. Tyson with the NL East. Oh, big spender Tony. I like big spender Tony. He's bought lots of my stuff in the past. Anyone want to make any trades? Gary, are you in the house tonight, dude? I know you bought a bunch of spots earlier in the day, which I appreciate. Thank you. Otherwise, I'll get these on the table. We'll give it a minute if anyone wants to make any trades. Again, you could trade individual teams if you really want. Otherwise, we'll get going. Big spender Tony's like an all or nothing dude. He either hops in and buys like for real at one show he bought all my stuff for, I don't know, like $1,700, and then the next few shows nothing. And then he came and spent silly amounts of money with me and my brother-in-law, and then the next show nothing. And so he goes in waves, but he's a good dude. You just sit and talk to him. Yeah, I was going to say, that sounds about right. 8 or 9 cards for like $2K. He always likes to haggle and make a deal and whatever, and so I like chilling with him. He's good to chat with. All right, I'm not seeing any trade chatter. So again, this is our first divisional, which is number 11. Again, our another one, which is 12, that one's sold out as well. And so that one we'll get to in a little bit. If you check the schedule up above, you can just click that little bit.ly link and go from there. First card, J-Rod. I know it's just a base card, but nonetheless, that's AL West. J-Rod rookie's a J-Rod rookie. And so again, AL West is owned by Jim G. For sure, he's just fun to chat with. He's always there to mess around and have some fun. Brian De La Cruz. Oh, it's just backwards, but it's Elite Silver. Why is that backwards? I thought that was auto, dude. That would have been filthy for the AL West. I don't know. Is it because it's silver? Is it something special? Are they just screwing with me? I'm going to top load anyway because he was World Series MVP. Jeremy Pena, Elite. Platinum. That's not numbered. But is the AL West, and that's Jim G. All right, we got Bryce Harper. Clear cut. Did you really, Eric? What was it, dude? That's awesome. Jordan. And then we have Luke Williams, NL East. Remember, all of the East is Tyson. Robbie Ray, and then we have Obsidian, Brandon Marsh. Again, here he is on the Angels prior to his being dealt. So that is the AL West. I don't want to put that in there. AL West. From Topps Chrome Blaster, you hit a super. Are you for real? All right, AL West again is Jim G. Obsidian is sexy. I like it. Again, no hits there. This one's kind of chubby. Eric, what did you pull? I mean, any superfractor out of a blaster is bonkers. That's kind of chunky. It could be, you know, Vertex. Remember that, dude? People love them, some Vertex. Connor Siebold. Oh, we have another backward. So are these just nothing that they're just screwing with us? It seems like that's the case. It is Hunter Green. Next, though, we do have a Wander Clear Vision. And Wander is the AL East. All of the East are going to Brian. And so Wander, Clear Vision. Rookie on Milwaukee traded. So not like Chiriot or something. Still, dude. A superfractor out of a blaster is ridiculous. Are these the American pastime? Yeah. Oh, but this one's autoed. It's to 25. It is Drew Ellis. That is 11 out of 25. Drew Ellis. I thought it was just one of those little acetate-y things, which, I mean, it kind of is, but Drew Ellis, 11 out of 25. That is the West. The West is owned by Jim G. Jumbo, Auto Relic. And then we have Aaron Judge, Obsidian, which, oh yeah, that one's cool like that too. All right, that is an AL Easter. That is Brian coming to you, dude. Jackson Reed's not a big name, but still, Superfractor is a Superfractor, dude. And out of a blaster nonetheless. What are you doing buying blasters, Eric? I guess pulling Superfractors. I just don't like that they went up so much in cost, man. All right, so there's just a backwards card just screwing with us. All right, Manny Machado. Another Luke Williams. Acuna. Woodruff. That's a Spectra, at least Prism for the NL Central. And then Kyle Lewis for the AL West. That one's chunky. That one's chunky. This one's thinner. All right. A Mike Trout's a good Mike Trout. And that's Recon. We haven't seen any Recon cards, but that is a Mike Trout it. AL West, Jim G. Not numbered, but still a really cool looking card, in my opinion. We then go to the AL West again for Chas McCormick. Dude seems to be everywhere. We have John Heasley. Another clear Wander. And so again, Brian with the AL East getting a Wander Franco. Wander. 2 clear Wanders. I like that. Dude, that was a super... I remember seeing that, but that's been a while, right? And then we have Hans Kraus. That is 3 out of 10 for the NL East and the Phillies. A little Contenders baseball. Hans Kraus. It is their little... I don't even know what you call it. Almost mosaic-ish background. I can't remember the name. It used to be like Escher squares, if you want to go way back. But there is Hans Kraus. That is 3 out of 10. Again, the NL East is you, Tyson. Philadelphia. Yeah, whatever, dude. What the gold? I still count that as a super. I don't think a super has to be on card, does it? Hans Kraus, 3 out of 10. I like it. Jose Ramirez, Obsidian. We should have 2 relics coming our way then. Or no. It's 3 and 1 in here, isn't it, right? So one of these should be an autograph. One of them should be a relic. That's chunky. Let's see. Is that auto? That's autoed, so let's save that. Let's go to the relic instead. We'll try to save the best for last, but you never know. All right, Josiah Gray. Lewis Gill, that is to 50 for the Yankees in the AL East. Again, the AL East is owned by Brian G. Lewis Gill. Number 250. We then have Shohei, Silver, Elite. Lubob, Clear. That guy. For the Central, Kyle Tucker is our relic. He is the AL East. Kyle Tucker, AL East. AL West. What am I saying? AL West for the Astros. The AL West is Jim G. Kyle Tucker. We then got Yachty, and we got Joe Ryan for the Twins. Let's go into our last one. We got a chunky auto, which is never a bad thing. Is that Elements? What is that? Essentials. Shohei. That's a cool card. We'll sleeve that up. Reed Detmers. Pinnacle. Old school look. Lewis Gill. Jaron Duran, clear cut for the East. Thank you, Kyle. Jake Myers. Our Obsidian is a Shohei. And our autograph is Noelvi Marte. That's pretty good, dude. He is a top prospect for the Mariners. It might not be $1 million right now, but he is sought after. And that is an on-carder. That is to 75 for the AL West. Jim G. Noelvi Marte Spectra. 44 out of 75. Noelvi Marte auto. Jim G. Plus 2 Shoheis to boot. So not bad, Jim G. I feel like the love was spread around